Happy Tuesday. It is Thanksgiving week, and I know lots of us are either flying out to see relatives or having relatives fly in. So let's start with the average flight delays for our Tuesday. This is going to be a look at your extended weather forecast. If you've got family flying in, or if you're going anywhere across the Lone Star State, you are good to go. The weather here is perfect. We had a front pass through and there's really dry air for us. Now there's a little bit more activity towards the East Coast. So if you have family that's trying to get to you out of Boston, they're looking at some flight delays. I know the map doesn't have any delays for LaGuardia, New York, but I've been hearing of a couple of delays in that area too. So they've got a bit of a messy pattern to the northeast. Today's forecast from the Virginias up into Maine looks pretty cloudy, and the further north that you go, the more stormy it gets. So Boston 46 degrees with some showers. Portland, Maine with some showers, only making it into the low 40s. Syracuse, New York, upper 40s, and much warmer if you've got family members that are in Florida, for example. The front passed through Tallahassee, so there were some showers earlier today. Now it's just overcast, and notice the air behind the front is much cooler. Out ahead of it, it is 81 degrees in Miami. That does not feel like Thanksgiving weather. A little bit nicer towards Arkansas, towards Mississippi, and definitely for us here in Texas. Check out the temperature map. 50s for Oklahoma, low 60s for North Texas, down to Dallas 61 degrees. For West Texas, 77 in El Paso, and we are right there in the middle. Upper 60s for Houston. Our high temperature makes it up to 69 degrees, and a little bit breezy for Amarillo. Let's take it up north. Boy, oh boy, is it chilly for the Dakotas. Maxing out in the teens today. Nebraska in the 40s, and Chicago, Great Lakes area is going to tap out in the 30s. How about the West Coast? Today's forecast is another messy one. They've been dealing with a fire hose of moisture, the Pineapple Express, which is an atmospheric river. They've just had a lot of rain, a lot of mountain snow, and it continues today. So seeing some wet weather for driving conditions. San Francisco down to SoCal. We'll encounter cloud cover and showers. Vegas looks pretty good. They're in this dry pocket here. Temperatures in the 60s, but a little bit further north, Nevada, Reno, with some showers that spread into Utah. Salt Lake City, 46 degrees for a high today. In Flagstaff, Arizona, breezy. Okay, let's take it further north to the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit of a gloomy, kind of dreary, a little wet in some spots, but not too bad. Idaho Falls forecasting some snow for today. Temperatures right at that freezing margin, so 35 for the high today. That means they'll spend a good chunk of the day at or below freezing, 32 or below. Today in Houston, nowhere near that, but definitely cooler, much cooler than it was yesterday. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 60s throughout the afternoon. You're going to see a mixture of sun and clouds. It'll be a perfectly pleasant Tuesday for the preparations made for Thanksgiving. So if you have to head to the grocery store, if you have to pick something else up at a department store, get nice and festive, you shouldn't have any issues running errands today. That's because of the front that brought about the nice, cooler, less humid air. Notice what happens though as we head into tomorrow. Instead of a cool front, we've got a warm front that's going to push in here, bringing back the much more muggy air mass out of the Gulf, and that is going to kick up temperatures for our Wednesday. Not to worry, for our Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, another front is just on our heels that will bring back the cooler feel, although it is going to give us a cloudy day, an isolated shower, kick up the wind. It's a small price to pay though, because by Black Friday and through the weekend, temperatures are going to definitely feel like fall, which will be really nice. So tomorrow's high temperature, 83 degrees. That is warm, definitely for this time of year. We should be in the upper 60s. For our Thursday, we are going to max out in the low 60s, so now well below average, and that continues into our Friday. Notice on Thursday there's that 20% chance. We'll talk about that in a moment. First, let's talk about the humidity map. So today it is bone dry, really comfortable. For our Wednesday, the dew points shoot up into the 60s, humid air out of the Gulf with that warm front. but that's momentary because of that Thanksgiving front I was talking about, and that carries us all the way into Monday with the very dry air in place. Future track radar shows us today mostly sunny skies, clear conditions. Tomorrow, cloud cover with the return of that Gulf breeze and the humidity. Thursday, that's going to be our front. Notice it comes in pretty early though. During the overnight hours, 2 o'clock, that's your best chance to see an isolated shower pushing through downtown, and then the majority of the day, pretty cloudy though. So it is going to be a bit of a dreary Thursday, which, hey, at least, you know, you get to bundle up and it gets to feel like the holidays. Here's your Turkey Day planner. So it is cloudy from start to finish with a breeze, especially ramping up for the lunch hour into, I'd say about 3-4 o'clock. But the breeze is going to be present even as you're headed out the door for your morning plans. Let's say you're going downtown for the HEB Thanksgiving Day Parade. You're going to want to bring a jacket with you because it'll be chilly. Okay, future track wind today, not a problem. Tomorrow it's going to be windy, but the wind's out of the Gulf, so it's going to be a warm, humid breeze. Thursday wind comes in out of the north with that front, so it's a chilly breeze, and gusts are going to be at 20 to 25 miles an hour from morning even into the afternoon. Let's put it all together in the 7-day forecast. Today, nice. That's all you need to know about today. Nothing really. Nice, dry, great. Tomorrow, warm, humid. Thursday, this has a little bit of everything. 20% chance for a shower, mainly during the overnight. It is breezy, it is cloudy, and it's cooler. It gets even colder as we head into Friday and the weekend though. Morning lows are going to be in the 40s. Those high temperatures are going to be in the 60s.